Hello, we're team number 4. My name is Lare. Our team consists of Miura Fernandez, Lare Kettunen, Carla Gamboa, and Raquel Deza.
Okay, my name is Mira Fernandez. First, why to study Aflac's case? Aflac is a company that offers financial protection to more than 50 million people around the world. But we think that it's important to study this case because this is a company that focuses on the welfare and development of its human capital to achieve its objectives. So for our international human resources course, it's important to know this case. Question A. How the company uses its own products or services to enhance the total compensation for its employees? So, according to Aflac's webpage, Aflac insurance policies offered to employees include cancer insurance, hospital, intensive care, hospital, confinement, indemnity, a specified health event, accident insurance, and also Aflac offers a wide variety of added employee benefits, including dental insurance, short-term disability and long-term disability insurance, life insurance, employee assistance program. We think that this company do this because Aflac seeks to improve employee job satisfaction. This also serves to attract and retain talent in the company. Additionally, we believe that offering its products to its employees could make them identify deficiencies, improvements that can be made in the product, because as they are also consumers, they can realize if something is missing or if it's something bad or good in the product, so they can make some suggestions about the product.
Question B. Internal strengths and weaknesses, and how the company responded to these factors from a total rewards perspective. First, the internal strengths. First, Aflac wants to be the #1 employer of choice. They naturally have an affinity to make their internal marketing as good as possible. Secondly, they treat the internal and external customer almost the same. Mirroring these two groups with each other, Aflac prides itself on being ahead of the curve from a consumer perspective and desires to mirror that philosophy in its treatment of employees. Thirdly, the quality of communication within the company. Aflac's total rewards statements have evolved from a one-page document to an in-depth review of the true value of the employment compensation and benefits. Fourthly, perhaps the most telling of all in the competitive world of insurance, employee turnover fell below 10% in the first quarter of 2008. Lastly, employees are happy with the profit-sharing bonus, with 81% of employees saying that they believe it is better than that of other companies. Then, the internal weaknesses. The heaviness of HR components within the company. The rewarding and compensation practices the company utilizes makes it costly to uphold this institution in a cost-contained way. Second, how the company is able to answer to the outpacing of health insurances to inflation. It is stated that the healthcare cost containment is an employer and employee shared responsibility. Lastly, providing Aflac products to employees at little to no cost. While being a good instrument in terms of employee retainment and happiness, these kinds of offerings might increasingly burden the organization. Then, the company's answer from a total rewards perspective. Aflac answered with strong compensation and rewarding packages when it comes to challenges concerning employee retainment, employee happiness, profits, and continuity within the company. Approximately 90% of employees were attracted to and remain at Aflac because of company reputation.
My name is Raquel Deza, and I'm going to talk about the question C. The external opportunities and threats your team identified and how the company responded to these factors from a total rewards perspective. First, opportunities. We have constant growth in the insurance sector, the interest of the employees in obtaining good benefits in their place of work, the need for people to have life insurance, and then globalizations. Threats: competition for talent among US employers. Also, we have the inflation of insurance prices in the US. And finally, the unemployment rate has been growing in all industries, so the purchasing power of unemployed people will be lower. How the company responded to these factors from a total rewards perspective? Because health insurance relationship with inflation, Aflac offers its employees its own services with little and no cost. This in turn reduces the threat of competition to compete in this market as Aflac's employee contention is very high. This is also shown in the employee surveys, where Aflac observes what they need to do and be able to develop a culture of rotation of human capital in the company. Question D. Examples of traditional and non-traditional rewards and how they are used to meet the organization's objectives. In the traditional rewards, we have rewards for those people who perform philanthropic actions, provide insurance to employees against accidents, sponsorship of days of outdoor adventures for employees, and gyms for employees and discounts for service. Non-traditional rewards. It has a connection with the productivity of the employees. So we have promotion of employees due to their productivity, leadership development program, competitive salaries, and profit participation bonus. The objectives of Aflac are focused on building more value for shareholders, which has to do directly with the productivity of a company and the income it has thanks to the performance of employees. But how to attract competitive human capital? Well, Aflac offers several benefits for its collaborators. For this reason, most of the employees were attracted by the benefits that this company gives. One could add that the participation bonus of the profits is also an important factor since said bonus in comparison to other insurance companies are considered better. This creates a greater incentive for the employees, creating a more pleasant work environment. Creating this desirable work environment is another of the objectives of the company.
Question E. How the company aligns its benefits with its corporate values? Aflac aligns its benefits with its corporate values but dedicates its resources to efforts that support the community in 4 areas: health, education, youth, and arts. In the same way, Aflac believes that its employees should be the focus of the company, which helps improve the quality of communication and corporate values throughout the company. According to Reed, Aflac provides employees with excellent benefits such as groundbreaking cancer insurance, rewarding their employees for engaging in charity work, and developing and promoting their employees from within the company. Each of these rewards are very unique and actually enable Aflac to not only stand out against the other insurance company, but many companies around the world. In the same way, Aflac's organizational objectives include treating their employees with care, dignity, and fairness, and providing an enriching and rewarding workplace for their employees. By incorporating the above rewards into their company, Aflac is able to meet their objectives because Each of the rewards that they have incorporated is provided with a great deal of work environment for their employees.
And question F. Recommendations by the team regarding the expansion of the benefits programs. Overview. Aflac is doing a remarkable job with its compensation and rewarding policies, although we raised some questions about the cost control of these said compensation programs. HRM department needs to pay extremely accurate attention to the key figures provided by the company's accounting department in order to justify these continued expensive compensation and rewarding programs. The company should not only focus on life insurance or courses based on managing their careers or diabetes prevention, but courses on nutrition, self-improvement, stress elimination, soft abilities, and activities that involve their family. Balancing these decisions. The value provided by the aforementioned programs might not explicitly show in the bottom line, but retaining and keeping the employees happy, we feel, is one of the most important competitive edges a company can have. Aflac should keep utilizing these programs in order to have these stats and employee happiness, which the recent employee survey results show with astounding numbers for employee happiness and contention. Thank you.